Traders in the building, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. Now in this particular video, I'll be analyzing the dollar index, gold, US30 and US100, and I'll start with the dollar index since it's the first on the watch list. Now as you can tell, I am currently bullish on this particular instrument, and the reason why is because the market is currently trending up, right? I say this because the market keeps on making higher lows and it keeps on making higher highs. It's very obvious to see this is literally out there. The second reason is because the market is currently trading above a significant zone, which is a support. You can see that recently this was a resistance, very obvious to see. The market broke out, came back for a retest, could not find enough momentum to break below, and instead the market is holding above that support, which then confirms our bullish bias on this instrument. Now the way you can trade this market is you need to move to a smaller time frame. I want to start with the weekly time frame because I also want to show you something over there. So you can also see that there was a counter trend that had formed over here. This was the first touch over here, second touch and a third touch, and the market respected that area for some time until it broke out. As you can see, broke out recently, and so this means for me the market has broken not only above this support but also above the counter trend. So the only thing logical to do is to look for buyers on this particular instrument. Let's move to the daily time frame. Over there I have identified my two areas of interest. This is the high over here that I've identified, and this low over here as my two areas of interest. Now as you saw last week, the market could not break this below this support, which then for me it meant well, if the market is not breaking below this support, it means the market is in the favors of buyers, right? Is in the hands of buyers. So what I would like to see for the week that is coming is for the market to continue and hold its momentum that it got from NFP, to maybe break above this particular resistance over here. This is the resistance that I'm talking about. As you can see, it resisted for so many times, and if it can break that resistance for me, I would love to see a retest back to the channel over here, retest to the channel and a retest to this support, and then from there I would like to take those buys to the upside. But however, the market is in a range. As you can tell, the market is ranging at the moment, so anything could happen. Maybe the market might not end up breaking, instead it might just come back inside the range, and for as long as the market is inside the range, we're gonna buy from this low and sell from this high. And if the market ends up breaking below, we continue to sell, and if the market ends up breaking above, then we continue to buy. That's all I'm looking for in this particular instrument. There's nothing more. Moving on to gold, let's go to the higher time frame. On this particular instrument, the market on this particular time frame, the higher time frame, the market is bullish. You can clearly see that the market is moving up, right? Higher lows and higher highs, as you can see. However, my perspective on this particular instrument, I am looking for sells at the moment, and the reason is, ever since the market broke out of this area over here, it hasn't really gave us that retest, then make it comfortable for us to expect more bias to the upside. I mean, look at this. Anytime the market reached the high, it respected it, reached the high, respected it, reached the high, respected it. And so because it broke out, it cannot just continue going up, right? It should come back eventually. That's what that's what I expect, or that's at least what I would like to see for me to be confident that the market is ready to buy even more. So what I'm looking for is for the market, now that it broke out, at least come back to retest the structure over here, and from here we can then start to anticipate even more buys to come in, right? So the way you can trade this market is you need to move to a smaller time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame over there, and you can obviously see that I do have my areas of interest. Now at the moment I don't like how the market is moving at the moment, because this is a clear range. The market is ranging. This is the high of the range, and this is the low of the range, as you can see, right? The high and the low of the range. So what could happen is, rather what I'm expecting for the week that is coming is the market could respect this low, as it is showing to be weakening again from that area over there. It could respect this low and come back to this structure over here, right? And from this structure, this is where I would like to start taking my sells from. And if the market could end up breaking below this channel, this range over this box over here, then a retest and then a continuation, because for me, all of these markets at the moment are ranging. So maybe what we can do is, for the week that is coming, as soon as the market opens, we look for buyers on this area over here. We look for buyers to push price back into this area of resistance over here, and then from there we start to take those initial sells that we were looking for. And if the market ends up breaking below the low, it's good. Then we take more sells to the downside to then try and push price back to this support over here to confirm that the market is ready to buy even further. That's all I'm looking for in this instrument. There is really nothing that I'm seeing apart from that. Moving on to US100, let's go to the, I don't think I need to go to the higher time frame really. I don't think I need to. So let's just look at this current price action over here. As you can see, the there was a range somewhere around this structure over here. Anytime the market reached the high, it respected, reached the low, it respected. However, as you can see, the market did eventually give us a break out of that range, gave a retest, and then the market is pushing higher at the moment. And now I don't really like how the market is moving. I feel like it's still gonna come back inside the range. I still believe that it could do that. So maybe for the week that is coming, what we can do, let's move to the 4-hour time frame. What we can do for the week that is coming, we can take buys over here, right? We can take our first buy positions over here, and if the market ends up breaking below the structure, then it means the market could be coming inside this range. So what we can do is wait for the market to get to this resistance, we sell, and if it reaches this low over here, we buy, because not only are we buying from this support, we're also buying from the trend line, and then we just continue doing it, like, because for me, I feel like this move was very premature. As much as I did expect the market to create new higher highs, I feel like it came too soon, right? But that is just me. Maybe you've seen something different. You're also right. I'm also right. No one is wrong in trading, guys. You have every right to see whatever you see based on how you trade, and this is what I see based on how I trade. Yeah, man, that's all I'm looking for in this instrument. There is nothing much. There is nothing. Let's just use your own discretion, guys. That's what I will advise you to do. Use your own discretion. So next week we buy over here, and if the market ends up breaking below, we sell back to this support over here, and on this support we look for buys, and so on and so forth. Yeah, man, moving on to the last instrument of the day. This is US30, and I'm closing with this one. Let's move to the higher time frame, the daily time frame. I really don't feel like going to the monthly time frame on this particular instrument. Now, like I spoke to you guys last week on the last video, that these are my two areas of interest. I said it because as you can see, the market was coming down, right, and it broke all of these areas over here. It came down. However, it then printed this bullish candlestick, which then ended up closing above this support over here. And for me, I felt if the market was supposed to continue going lower, it should have respected this structure over here and dropped even further. However, as you saw, the market ended up closing above the structure, which for me meant the market maybe is not really trying to go down. So then I started to look for buyers from that point on. So now I'm still on to that for the week that is coming. I'm still looking at this support as my very interesting area to buy from, or this high over here. Should the market buy from this structure over here and end up breaking that resistance, then of course it turns into a support, and then we get more buyers from there. So just again, the market is not really stable at the moment. As you can see, the market again, even on this particular pair, the market is ranging. It reaches the high, it sells, it reaches the low, it buys. So just again, use your own discretion. Buy from these resistance, buy from this low, sell from that high, and if the market ends up breaking above, then it would confirm that the market is bullish. And if the market ends up breaking below, then it would mean the market is coming back for a retracement on that higher time frame, probably back to this structure over here, right? Yeah, man, but that's all I'm looking for in this particular instrument for the week that is coming. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, guys. It really means a lot to me. It does encourage me to keep on dropping more videos for you guys. So yeah, man, I love you guys. Thank you for watching up to this far. I'll see you next week, same time, same place, and I am out.